Welcome back, history enthusiasts, to another captivating episode of our channel. Today, we embark on a journey through time to explore the fascinating story of how the 700-year Muslim rule in Spain came to an end. From its glorious beginnings to its eventual decline, we uncover the factors that shaped the destiny of Al-Andalus. So sit back, hit that subscribe button, and let's dive into this captivating chapter of history. For over 7 centuries, the Iberian Peninsula bore witness to a fascinating chapter in history, the Muslim rule in Spain, also known as Al-Andalus. This period of Islamic governance, which lasted from 711 to 1492, left an indelible mark on the region's culture, architecture, and language. However, as with all empires, the Muslim rule in Spain eventually came to an end, setting the stage for a new chapter in the nation's history. In this informative video, we will delve into the factors that led to the decline and ultimate demise of this 700-year Muslim reign. Muslim rule in Spain, known as Al-Andalus, lasted for approximately 700 years from 711 to 1492. Its end can be attributed to several factors. Reconquista. The Reconquista was a long process of Christian kingdoms gradually retaking territories from Muslim rule. Over the centuries, Christian kingdoms in northern Spain, such as Castile, Aragon, and Navarre, steadily expanded southward. The Reconquista gained momentum in the 11th century and ultimately culminated in the capture of Granada, the last Muslim stronghold, by the Catholic monarchs Ferdinand and Isabella in 1492. Political fragmentation. Over time, Muslim rule in Al-Andalus became politically fragmented. Internal divisions among various Muslim factions weakened their hold on the region. This fragmentation made it easier for Christian kingdoms to exploit the disunity and gradually advance their positions. Christian reassertion. The Christian kingdoms in Spain experienced a period of political and military consolidation during the 12th and 13th centuries. They began to adopt more effective military strategies, such as employing improved siege techniques and forming military orders like the Knights Templar. These developments enhanced their ability to challenge and eventually defeat the Muslim rulers. External pressures. The decline of Muslim power in Al-Andalus was also influenced by external pressures. The rise of powerful European nations, such as Portugal and Castile, enabled them to gain support from other European powers and acquire advanced military technologies. The combined forces of these nations contributed to the weakening of Muslim rule. Granada's isolation. The Emirate of Granada, the last remaining Muslim territory in Spain, was geographically isolated in the southern region. This isolation made it more vulnerable to sustained attacks from the Christian kingdoms. The siege and conquest of Granada in 1492 marked the end of Muslim rule in Spain. Fall of the Tafas kingdoms. During the 11th century, the Caliphate of Córdoba fragmented into smaller independent kingdoms known as Tafas. The Tafas kingdoms were constantly engaged in internal conflicts and often sought alliances with Christian kingdoms against rival Muslim factions. These divisions weakened the overall Muslim presence in Spain and facilitated the Christian Reconquista. Christian military victories. Several key military victories by Christian forces played a significant role in the decline of Muslim rule. The Battle of Las Navas de Tolosa in 1212 was a major Christian victory that severely weakened the Almohad Caliphate, opening the door for further Christian advances. The Battle of Salado in 1340 was another important victory that diminished Muslim power in the region. Religious zeal and crusading spirit. The Reconquista was motivated by a strong religious zeal among Christian kingdoms. Many Christians saw the conflict as a holy war, and the papacy actively supported the efforts to retake Spain from Muslim control. The Crusades, which occurred in the same period, created a fervor that extended to the Reconquista, attracting warriors from across Europe. Inquisition and religious intolerance. In the late 15th century, as the Reconquista neared its end, the Spanish Inquisition was established by Ferdinand and Isabella. Its purpose was to enforce religious unity and eradicate any perceived threats to the Catholic faith, including Muslims and Jews. This led to forced conversions, expulsions, and a general climate of religious intolerance that further marginalized the Muslim population. Ferdinand and Isabella's support. The Catholic monarchs, Ferdinand and Isabella, provided significant support to the Christian kingdoms in their efforts to defeat the remaining Muslim territories. They consolidated power, secured alliances, and obtained resources that enabled the final assault on Granada. Their victory in Granada symbolized the completion of the Reconquista and marked the end of Muslim rule in Spain. Cultural legacy and enduring influences. Although Muslim political control ended with the fall of Granada, the cultural legacy of Al-Andalus continued to shape Spain's history. Many Muslims chose to stay in the newly Christian-ruled Spain and were gradually assimilated into the majority society. They made significant contributions to science, philosophy, literature, and art, leaving an indelible mark on Spanish culture. Additionally, the Arabic language and architectural styles from the Muslim era persisted and blended with subsequent influences, creating a rich and diverse heritage. The end of Muslim rule in Spain was a culmination of various factors, including the Reconquista, political fragmentation, Christian military advancements, external pressures, and the fall of Granada. While the Muslim empire's political control may have faded, its cultural and intellectual contributions endured, shaping the course of Spanish history. Today. And there we have it, the captivating tale of how the 700-year Muslim rule in Spain reached its dramatic conclusion. From the Reconquista to political fragmentation, Christian reassertion, and the fall of Granada, it was a tumultuous period that shaped the course of Spanish history. We hope you enjoyed this exploration of the rise and fall of Al-Andalus. For more informative videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow our Facebook page. SNK Pulse.